Good afternoon, guys. So today we're going to be talking about business credit. So this is the Business Taxes and Insurance Depot. My name is Argenis. So one of the important topics to that most of us have to understand or have some knowledge of as business owners is your business credit. It's very important when you are trying to get net terms with vendors. When the banks are looking at you or creditors are looking at you, they're going to be looking at your personal credit starting off, but as the years go on, they're going to start focusing a little bit more on the business credit. Basically, they're trying to see how do you pay back your vendors, right? Do you pay back early? Do you take a little while? Do you not pay? Do you have any liens on you, etc.? So these are just a couple of things that we're going to go over, and also how to get started, right? So one of the basic websites that most of your vendors are going to be looking at is Duns and Bradstreet. So here, what you want to do is that you want to set up an account. Just get registered. It's very easy. If you set up a Facebook account before, it should be very easy to pretty much set up this account. Go and log in, create account, etc., etc. One thing that is different than your personal credit is that in business credit, you yourself or anyone can check, the credit of a business, which is a little odd if coming from the personal credit world. But it's neat because that way you can also check on your vendors to see if they're reputable companies, if they're trustworthy, do they have any liens on their companies, do they have any outstanding balances, are they going out of business, right? You just don't want to be tricked in the beginning. So these are very important things to check on. Now, to build your credit, another company that you can start applying to is Wex. So Wex is pretty much a business to business. I would call it like gas card, or you can also use their shipping. Um, they also have like a shipping department as well that I'm aware of. So it's good to use them if you have vehicles, or for yourself, you want to get a gas card to pretty much put any sort of fuel that you have going from the office or visiting customers, etc. If you're doing any sort of travel with your vehicle, it's good to start building your credit. They start reporting. The next one I'm going to talk about briefly is Uline. If you're here on the East Coast or somewhat in the Midwest, Uline will deliver to you, and also you can start opening up a Net 30 account with them, which will start reporting on your business credit, like Experian Business, which I'm going to talk about right here. They'll report within the first 30 days. So it's nice to get these accounts open, start using them. For Uline, there's almost everything you'll need for your office, whether that is paper, toilet paper, you know, paper clips, paper to file, or just printers, anything that's needed in an office warehouse, they pretty much got it. The pricing is obviously not the lowest in the market, but they do give you a net 30, which is nice, so it softens the blow. Just make sure to pay them because they do report on a monthly basis, and you want to stay in good terms with them. You can also, if you are buying in bulk, you can negotiate with the sales reps on a lower price to see if they'll price match. And a lot of times I've seen that they can get pretty close. But like I said, that 30-day net is very good. A lot of vendors are not giving net 30s based on the economic climate that we're in 2023. So those are just the top couple things I recommend for everyone to start doing. First of all, if you haven't created your business profile on these credit bureaus, Duns and Bradstreet, Experian Business, I recommend that you start doing it. Start checking your profiles, seeing if people are putting UCC liens on your business and why. That way you're aware of everything that is happening. That way, when you are going to go to a bank to get a loan, to get a credit card, you have all the information that you need and that you know what you're applying for. That way, you are always getting what you need from these finance companies, right? Again, you want to start using Wex if you have any use for their gas cards. They report to the credit bureau agencies, and as well, Uline is pretty much like a universal vendor that out the gate will give you net terms. They're rather reliable, and also they have a 30-day net payment if your business is doing okay financially, or if your credit is all right. And they have pretty much everything that you need. Till this day, although they're not the most inexpensive company, we still use them because of that next day shipping. When we ever forget something, we have it the next day and we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to go out to the store, out to one of these warehouses. So there, it's pretty, it might be, a company that you might use here and there, or you might use all the time, just depends on you. Like I said, I really recommend that you start checking your credit at least, maybe twice a month, so that way you understand where you fall, because business needs money, and unless you have a pot of gold sitting in your backyard, you're probably going to need some sort of finance, whether that's credit cards, that's loans, etc. Don't have to abuse it, but just use it smartly. And that's all I have for you guys today. Just another quick tip. Again, this is Business Taxes and Insurance Depot. My name is Argenis, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Subscribe.